I love this cookbook, the look of it, the recipes, the tone, the relationship between mother and son. We'll see if I can cook this stuff though. What we're trying today from Heartland Masala is lemon rice. My rice is boring, not spicy, not exciting. We're gonna change all that with this recipe from Heartland Masala. We've got all our ingredients out here. We've got some peanuts, we've got some jalapeno, we've got some mustard seed, we've got some curry powder, curry paste. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. My grocer had a lot of the ingredients, but a good recommendation is find an Indian grocery because you really are going to find the spices you need for this. This is a version of what's in the cookbook. I'm kind of having to riff on it a little bit because they didn't have all the ingredients I needed. The main point I'm trying to get is a way to really amp up that rice that we make every single day, almost every single day for dinner. Basically, we're just heating up our peanuts. You can also, according to the recipe, use cashews. I love cashews, which would also have been a good idea. So you're just gonna heat up though the peanuts to start. One thing that they recommend is to stir these peanuts constantly. You don't want them to be burned. You want them to be cooked a little bit, a little roasted, but you don't want them burnt. So you're gonna babysit the peanuts. Okay, once you have your peanuts roasted, you're going to take them out of the pan. You're not gonna wash the pan, but you're gonna get them to cool on this plate here. All right. Take that same pan, make sure your heat isn't too high. So now we're gonna take 3 tablespoons of canola oil and put it in the pan. Make sure, it's a hot pan, so be very careful. And then you're going to be adding, well, in my case, it's jalapenos. The recipe in the cookbook calls for, double checking here, red chilies. They didn't have them at my store when I was there. So they actually give you good advice in this cookbook, what to do, what to substitute. So we're gonna use some chopped up jalapenos. Again, it's not as the recipe, it is our little improv. Let me tell you what though, already this is gonna make my rice a whole lot better than it ever was. The recipe calls for black mustard seeds and my store only had yellow. I'm sorry. But what we're going to do is add this and let it sit. All right, so it asked for curry leaves. We did not have curry leaves, so we're going to take a little bit of curry powder, okay, to add that similar spice. It's not going to be as pretty as the cookbook, I'm sorry, but it will have that spice. I've got a very little bit, though, of curry powder because, again, wimpy girl. We're adding turmeric, which we ground up earlier. Where are you, turmeric? Here we go. And we're gonna add those nuts that we roasted earlier. Okay, now we're gonna add the rice. This recipe calls for about 4 cups of rice, which is what I have. So I'm gonna put it into the pan here. There, so you can see it, right? Once everything's got a little bit of yellow, we're also gonna add some lemon juice. Let's plate it up and give it a try. Wish me luck. It's really pretty. I chose a plate that matches the book cover. Heartland Masala. Here's my taste test. Oh, I think I have a new favorite side dish. Thank you so much, Heartland Masala.